Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see that. Yeah.
So have you used SAP? Have you used SAP earlier?
No, sir.
No, right? Yeah, this is the first time.
Yes.
So this is the SAP logon pad which I'm showing you, and you can see this. There are
Yeah.
certain names of the servers. So once I click on this, so you can see this. It is talking about welcome to the SAP IDES. This IDES stands for International Demonstration and Evaluation System. So this is one system given by SAP to all modules for learners like you. When I have started my career, yes, I also have done the same thing. I've done my learning on ideas. Then I've gone to the vanilla and the production versions. So when we go to the real time, this idea system will not be available, but the features are same like this.
Sure.
The difference between the training server and the production server is the data. Lot of dummy data is given here for practicing, but it is compared to real time and then given to you. It is not given as a playing system. It is given some authentic data to practice and to make your career, and to even when we go to clients before buying the license, we show them some hands-on on this product. So SAP has given this to evaluate, to train people, to understand the end user perspective. All these things have been given in this. Okay, so let me just log in. There is one trail user called SAP user I'm using. Can you see this? SAP demo
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
So this demo system is run across the globe. Like our job is to understand how this particular easy access runs. This is one of the main screen like which we see in the SAP CRM. Any part of the globe, this side will change. This side will
Yeah.
have the logo of the client, right? So whenever you go to your place, so if you want to see something from some part of the company, and any if you're working for Walmart is your client, then Walmart logo will be here. But this menu more or less will be always same. Favorites may change, but SAP menu, you cannot remove this architecture from this place. This is a standard feature. Yes, you can design some user menus.
Sure.
Like this user menus, right? You can design some user menus for sales professionals, for service professionals. So like this I can design. So that means these all are inside, but I am trying to give some new folders for them. So already which are present in the system. So this is one part, and this is called easy menu. Excuse me. AC. Yeah, sorry, I'm back. So can you hear me?
Yes. No. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you see this, right? SAP menu. After that, I have something called as BSP application. So SAP runs with something called business server application. So if you can see this BSP.
Yeah.
So you can see this BSP application. So I'm clicking on this. SAP user. same user, but I'm getting into an this web application server.
Sure.
WAS. This is the SAP's web server.
Hmm. So the folder that you told me that under the that SAP the user
Easy access.
that
Easy access.
easy access that can
Yeah.
be we can't customize that one, or that can be is a standard one.
See, the basic functions, if you want to remove, you can never remove, but you
Yeah.
can rearrange.
Rearrange
But
it.
this
Okay.
menu is, yeah, this menu is consistent and constant. So suppose there is a work model. These two things are, because there's no chance to remove them.
Yes.
You can see this.
Yes.
Execute, display, but he did not give the delete option here.
Okay.
So in SAP, deletion is never required, because for what you should delete? If you don't want to use it, but still it is there in the folder, leave it.
Sure. Okay.
So use the requirements, whatever are there in your project. Right. So
Yeah.
I'm going back to my web screen. You can see this.
Yeah.
Users doesn't need any other screen. In any browser you can open this. If I send this link to somebody, if he has username and password, and if I give him permissions, he can use my screen like this
Sure.
from any part of the world. You can see this marketing
Yeah. Yeah.
professional. So I'm selecting one of the role called marketing professional. So because I would have selected anything else. So let me just you can see this. This is called a business role. There are a lot of people here, like analytical professionals, insurance professionals, and SAP comes with because this is an ideas version. You are finding many examples to practice. But if it is a non-ideas, excuse me, you have to configure. So I'm just selecting this marketing professional. I'm giving my this username password would not change. See, in SAP functional consulting, so when you're doing any module, remember one thing, you always have to understand that it is an 80-20 principle. Any SAP consultant, ABAP, Basis, CRM, MM, especially the functional guys, you have to remember that 80% of the functionality is already available.
Okay.
We are not here to generally see. So is the voice breaking?
No, that's fine. Little bit going up and down, but it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. So because I see a small. This is your ID, right? BPC. This is your ID. BPC2.
My ID. Just a minute.
No. See here. No. On the chat. What I'm seeing.
Oh, it's Sudeep.
Your voice is breaking. That is okay. Yes, it's Sudeep. Yeah, that's fine. Right. I think that's Karthik. For Karthik, it would have been breaking, but he's in the local network. Right. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
So you can see this marketing, accounts and products. This screen would change if I would have selected sales professional.
Yeah.
The screen wouldn't be the same. So as a functional consultant, your challenge is always trying to, this is the screen where we test, we administer, we do monitoring. I will show you what we do in each of the, because I've discussed about the first screen called easy access. This is in other words we can also call it as GUI,
Yeah.
graphical user interface. And the second interface is called web UI. This is called web user interface.
Yeah.
Web UI. And the
Yeah.
third screen what we generally use. Third screen what we generally use. Third screen what we generally use is here. I'm going to SAP menu, architecture and technology. See, I'm leaving the screen in this direction. I'm going into a screen called configuration. We functional consultants are taken to the company so that we'll understand the existing process and we will convert the existing process into SAP process. By understanding what SAP provides, what is required for the client, and what has to be modified. So we are here to only do the default function modification. SAP consultants don't implement anything, they just modify.
Modified, okay.
Yeah, they just do the modifications. That's the reason you'll see most of the SAP guys who do 1 or 2 implementations, they are very luxurious because this system is this system is so good, you don't have to break your head for troubleshooting. See, initially before we started our SAP career, we used to think that, oh God, is it my cup of tea to get into SAP? And as I finished my the second implementation I've started, then I thought, yes, this is the place I should be. So, because of its well-structured mechanism, it makes the life of the client easy. It makes the life of the consultants easy, and the troubleshooting mechanism is quite easy. Security is very good. When I don't have too many issues, so that's why we call it as SAP's technology of nerds. Now, the guys are not intelligent. SAP itself is.
Yes,
So
that's true.
people have to break their mind. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So it says that audio connection lost.
Oh, no.
We are able to. Okay. That's right. It is GoToMeeting is giving some weird messages.
Yeah.
Saying that you lost your. So I'm getting into my SPRO. This is called SAP Project Reference Object. SPRO.
Yeah.
So let me go. Then get into. This is called the implementation guide. Let me get into it. Then this is the place like where our work is. It's called implementation guide. Only the team SAP will be allowed to log into this. Most of the key users, end users, we will not allow them to modify anything in the system. As such, in the production system, this IMG will not work. The production server, which is gone live to the client, will never be allowed to customize. The production server are meant not to be customized, because if they start changing that system, who is going to again correct it?
Sure. Yeah.
So what they do is, in the real time, we have 3 system landscape. One is called development system. The third one is, second one is quality. I'll just show you. This is a basis related book which talks about, I have some images which will make your assumption into reality. because talking in the air is quite easy. Can you see this? Can you see this diagram?
Not really. I think it's downloading still.
Okay.
I'm still in that display IMG.
Uh-huh.
Here it is
I
downloading.
opened.
There's a ring there. Yeah, ring there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
now it's coming here. Yeah.
There's a ring. There are three systems you can see: development, quality, production.
Yeah.
So what happens over here is the real-time implementation guys will never be allowed to do any changes there. So if they have any issues, they will raise the ticket to the development team, and this team will develop here. And whatever is developed, you can see all three systems are almost all similar.
Yeah.
There is no puzzle there.
Yes.
They are, every block is same, every partition is same.
Yeah.
So that is how they are maintained. And you can see if I have 100 development requests here, they'll have 100 in this, and they'll have 100. Invalid things are removed. So they say that we are maintaining many copies. Quality assurance system is to only test. Production is to go live. And development is to develop your system. So these are some three different aspects, like what you have to generally associate yourself to the real time. Okay, so that's where I'm trying to. So it's a small diversion from what we are discussing right now. So yeah, to summarize, so we have discussed about a GUI. It's called Easy Access, where everybody from the client to the consultant to the programmer, everybody sees the same screen. Which is that screen? That is Easy Access.
Yeah.
And you cannot change the name of Easy Access here. And you cannot change this name of CRM. These are default features of SAP. Right? So there are three parts, like which I will show you one document which will talk about that. So as we go ahead, so we'll tell about my training model along with Max. So at Max, what we do is each of our faculties will have our own portals, and we will help you down with forums where you can put down your questions, and you can join more than 400 of my other students who are globally working and who are posting some issues, forums, interview related situations, and it will really help you. Because such kind of thing, which because I am a consultant myself, along with Max, like we do some implementation, and we also get into a lot of recruitment drives. So we want all our candidates to be having a centralized process where we can integrate our students, our consultants, our people who are going to the interviews where they're struggling, because you see, every interview you cannot clear it, isn't it?
It's true. Yeah.
But obviously you'll have some failures. So why are you failing? Where do you fail? Because see, in SAP, people will fail because they did not understand the question. You know, SAP's questions are so easy, but a person who doesn't have knowledge cannot understand what the other guy is asking.
Yeah.
There are some contradictory answers sometimes, so that will really spoil your chances. So because we at Max believe that we have to correct our student before, because we give you a project level approach, because we are not going to. So none of our consultants come from any only a trainer without a consulting background cannot help in these areas.
Yes.
Because guys like me, like we are coming from the consulting background, training is just a passion, like what we add up with Max. So so that's where you can expect much larger than what more than a training. So you can see this. So just now I've shown you something called three interfaces. One is the web UI, where I shown you some marketing related screen.
Hmm.
I'm opening my screen once again. You can see this.
Yeah, yeah.
This is called web UI. And what this web UI talks about is it is having a navigation bar, it is having a header, and it is having a work area.
Worker, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he says that web UI is based on BSP technology, and BSP technology is not our cup of tea. It is technical guys' cup of tea. They go here,
Hmm.
and they go into BSP workbench.
So one thing that just can you go to the previous page?
You mean here?
The previous page, we just the navigation, navigation bar and all this
Navigation? Yeah.
bar, that's the
Oh, you mean
previous
the web
page.
UI?
Yeah, the page, you just came
This is the
across.
one?
No, that PDF file, that one,
PDF file, right? Yeah.
that page, that it's showing the navigation bar, work area, and that page.
Oh, okay. I'm doing that.
Yeah, this one, this one.
Yeah. Header navigation work area.
Yes, I think it's page number 13.
Oh, you don't want 14, you mean 13?
No, this
Before this
yeah,
image?
13. Yeah. The image one, yeah. Yeah, this one, what I mean to say, the header, navigation, and work area. So our job is to work in this area. Means navigation area, can we change the navigation area, or it will be a constant one? That's my question,
No, that can be modified by the CRM techies.
Okay.
Because see, on the web screen, you have the he has also given us certain personalization aspects, and you can change this UI. But see, you cannot change home, work list, and calendar.
Yeah.
If you want to modify certain screens in the marketing, anyway you will not remove this, right?
Yeah.
You will not remove marketing. But in this, you want to add some and remove some, you can. And you want to restrict some users to not see some things, you can do that. Many options, many options. Everything what you can do on a Java related aspects, you can do that.
Sure.
So all CRM users have the same interface. So that's where the web UI is, web user interface. See, web is something based on the authorization. The pages should change. The pages should be modified, and the authorizations because somebody should see a save button, somebody else should not see the save button. Somebody should see only the summary, and the other guy can modify the summary.
Yeah.
So these are certain data related controls we give. And from web UI, you cannot do any customization from the backend customization. So there's another thing what we discussed about is GUI, right?
Yeah.
Easy access. Are you there in page number 17? Are you there in my page number 17, Sudeep?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm in the 15. I can see the 15 now.
Okay. SAP GUI for administrators and administrative.
Yeah. Web client UI details. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now I'm changing down to the GUIs, SAP graphical user interface.
Yeah.
So here, what he says, we can do the customization. As a functional consultant, your job is to customize the system, but not to administer. This one is done by basis scripts. This above workbench, generally done by the programmers. Business workflow is done by the technical people. right? User maintenance by basis. Monitoring, we do. As a functional consultant, your job is to do the functional monitoring, not the technical object monitoring. Basis guy will do system monitoring, technical guy will do the technical monitoring, and functional guy will do the, all three guys will take part in the monitoring job.
Monitoring job, yeah.
Yeah. So the last one is middleware. So this one, there are three things: configuration, monitoring, troubleshooting. So configuration cannot be done by functional people, but monitoring and troubleshooting. So these two aspects I will be training in our classroom. What a functional guy in the middleware you have to do, everything I will be dealing with. Right? There are some around 14 very important transaction codes which we are. So now we will be going to something called as, I'll go to some other screen, something called as customizing. Okay, I'm just scrolling down to the next page. Are you there in page number 18?
I mean, in 17, yeah.
Yeah, now it is coming to 18.
Yeah.
What is customizing? I've shown you on the screen. SAP Project Reference Object. This is called the customizing screen. As I said, it is not useful, not available for everybody.
Yeah.
It is only for few people. That's it. So then let me come into. So what it says, it is only the various nuts and bolts, how to fix them, and no programming is involved. Got my point?
So okay. Here is no programming then, no? Okay.
Absolutely. That is the reason we functional guys are very happily working in SAP. So yeah. So and the rest of the things like about the classroom schedule and all this stuff, Karthik will update you. And I hope like we will catch up soon with all the proper schedule.
Sure. I think this one is for demo is okay, you know, because I never done that in online training before. So you know, regarding that one, how it looks like, you know, all this stuff, you know, so it's okay.
No, obviously, again, you will definitely enjoy the interaction as we go ahead.
Yeah.
So please finish the transaction or whatever discussion you are going to have with Karthik, and let us catch up again. Have a nice time.
Sure. Yes.
See you then. Good night.
Thank you then, sir. Thank you. Thanks.